A mother and a son are charged following a weekend accident. More on what happened. Plus, Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz joins me for this week's edition of Monday with the Mayor, and Mentors for Youth Executive Director Courtney Knies is tonight's guest on Inform. All of that and much more is up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Hello, I'm Bradford Raths. We begin this evening with local law enforcement urging the public to be on the lookout for a scam involving Hoosier Hills Credit Union. Authorities say folks have been getting automated phone calls from someone claiming to represent Hoosier Hills. During those calls, folks are being told that their bank card has been deactivated and they need information including account and other numbers to get the card reactivated. This is a scam. Authorities are advising folks to never give out their information via telephone, regardless of who is calling. Folks are also asked to keep an eye on their bank statements. The calls are unable to be traced because authorities say the number is an overseas number, although the area code is based out of Nevada. If you have been a victim, you should contact your local law enforcement agency immediately. They do ask that you only call them if you have given out information. Now, this is not the first time a local financial institution has been involved in such a scam. Customers of German American Bank were part of a similar scam a few years back, according to law enforcement officials. That scam even involved text messaging. So far, authorities say no text messages have been involved in this scam. A mother and a son were charged after police found a truck in a ditch about 1 mile east of Jasper yesterday. At about 7:50 yesterday morning, DuBois County Sheriff's deputies were called to an area along State Road 164 at Trainer Lane on a report of a truck in a nearby ditch. Deputies found a 2001 Chevrolet pickup truck that had gone off of the road to the left before going through a yard, hitting a utility support wire and a road sign, and coming to rest in the ditch. The truck also damaged some landscape at a residence in the 1000 block of East State Road 164. 48-year-old Patricia Tomasino of Jasper, who was at the scene, told deputies that she had been driving the truck when a deer caused her to run off of the roadway and crash. Tomasino then left the area while the truck was being towed away by a wrecker. Deputies further found that whoever had been operating the vehicle was injured in the crash. Then, at about 8:30 yesterday morning, deputies went to a residence in the 1100 block of Terrace Avenue and found Tomasino's son, 18-year-old Martin Garcia Dixon of Jasper. Deputies say Garcia Dixon suffered a broken nose and cuts to his face in the crash, and he had been drinking. He was taken to Memorial Hospital by ambulance for treatment. Garcia Dixon is facing a Class A misdemeanor for leaving the scene of an injury accident, along with a Class C misdemeanor for minor consuming. His BAC was found at 0.03%. Meanwhile, Tomasino faces a Class B misdemeanor for false informing. Both received summons to appear in court at a later date, and both were released at the hospital. Total damage was estimated at about $5,000 for the truck, $500 to the utility support wire and pole, $250 to the yard and landscaping, and $100 to the road sign. Memorial Hospital EMS and Eubelor's Wrecker Service also assisted. Officials with the Indiana Department of Transportation want to remind motorists that patching work is set to take place along Interstate 64 this week. Starting tomorrow, INDOT crews are set to be out patching potholes along I64 between State Road 66 at exit 92 and State Road 61 at exit 39. The restrictions will stretch across Crawford, Perry, DuBois, Spencer, and Warwick counties. All work is set to start at 7 a.m. local time each day and will be done by 4 p.m. local time. Officials say all work is set to be done by this Friday, March 14th, weather permitting. Anyone who wishes to report a pothole along an interstate, U.S. highway, or state road is asked to call 1-800-279-5758. INDOT is advising motorists to slow down and stay alert when encountering maintenance crews. Drivers across southwestern Indiana are able to monitor road closures and conditions along with traffic alerts in several ways. You can go to trafficwise.in.gov or you can visit INDOT Southwest on Facebook and Twitter. The city of Huntingburg is making plans for its annual spring cleanup days. This morning, the Huntingburg Board of Public Works and Safety gave Street Superintendent Jason Stamm permission to conduct the city's cleanup days from Thursday, April 3rd through Saturday, April 5th. Times on Thursday and Friday will be from noon till 7 p.m. and it will be run from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. on Saturday, April 5th. Items may be dropped off at the Huntingburg Street Department along East 1st Street. The costs will be $2 per car, $5 per truck, $5 per trailer under 8 feet, and $10 for each trailer over 8 feet. Additional fees apply for items such as vehicle tires on rims, that's $3, vehicle tires without rims, $2, and televisions, computers, and monitors, $1 each. A new stipulation this year is that small, loose items must be placed in a trash bag to be accepted. Small items are items considered to be smaller than 12 to 18 inches. Items containing freon, such as refrigerators, dehumidifiers, and air conditioners, require a certificate from a licensed plumber showing that the freon has been removed. Wood, plywood, asphalt shingles, and other construction debris will not be accepted. Spring cleanup days are for Huntingburg residents only, and a valid utility bill and ID are required. The city reserves the right to refuse any item. For more information, you can call Huntingburg City Hall at 683-2211. The Huntingburg Volunteer Fire Department also welcomed its newest member. 22-year-old Ethan Trusty was sworn in this morning by Huntingburg City Attorney Phil Schneider during the Board of Public Works meeting. Trusty is a 2010 graduate of Southridge High School and attended the University of Southern Indiana. He is employed by REM Bicycle in Jasper. Trusty's appointment brings the total number of firefighters for the department up to 27 out of a maximum of 30. Fire Chief Scott Patberg says Trusty will undergo all the necessary training and attend classes, and then will serve on a probationary basis for 1 year. Finally this evening, this year's Miss Shamrock has been crowned. 20-year-old Kelsey Galehausen was chosen as this year's winner. Galehausen is currently a student at Purdue University and is majoring in speech-language pathology. Allison Newhoff was this year's first runner-up and Miss Congeniality, while Nora Hope was named as second runner-up, and Emily Schuler was named as Miss Photogenic. The St. Patrick's Day festivities in Ireland are set to continue this upcoming Friday, March 14th through Sunday, March 16th. More on the festivities is available by going online to stpat.irelandindiana.com. All right, coming up after the break, Jasper Mayor Terry Seitz joins me for Monday with the Mayor, plus your local forecast, sports with Kurt Guxell, and Inform featuring Courtney Canese with Mentors for Youth. That's all up next here on the 18 WJTS News. Local people watching local people.